welcome back to Drawing for Kids. To start off, let's go over what material you'll need. You need some Crayola markers, which you can use any color markers that you like. Next, you also need some paper. In addition to that, you'll need some black markers, such as Sharpies. Okay, so as I'm going along, I'll go step by step on how to draw this character, but I really like to invite you to add your own little twist to it to make it your own. There's no pressure to necessarily draw exactly what I have, but let's use that as a guidance to see what we can come up with. As always, remember to add in a little bit of your imagination to make it your own. You can do this drawing with your family and friends, and at the end of it, maybe check out how everybody's drawing turned out at the very end. Are you ready? So we're gonna get started. Alright, so for today we're gonna do a drawing for kids that is from the Pokemon series, and we're doing PSYDUCK. PSYDUCK is such adorable and cute Pokemon. I am so excited to do this drawing. So let's get started. So here I have my black marker here, and I'm gonna start with doing PSYDUCK's mouth, like the round mouth on the top for the nose, and then here's the mouth, big curve around. And then I'll do little nostrils for him as well, 2 little nostrils. And then of course I need to do PSYDUCK's eyes as well. So 1 on each side. It's like these flat ovals, flat circles. There you go. Afterwards now, we're just gonna do a little pupil for the eyes. And I'm going to do his hands holding onto his head saying, "I'm having such a headache," which he always has. Poor guy. I would hate to have headaches all the time. Anyway, so that's one hand. And then of course we need to do a big round oval for PSYDUCK's head. So we'll go around like so, connecting on top. And there's PSYDUCK's head. Okay, I'm going to do 3 little hairs for him on the top. I'm going to do black hairs, but if you like, I guess you can use different colors too. If you want him to have rainbow color hair or just like red hair, it could be something a little bit different. So next I'll do PSYDUCK's other hand that's holding the other side of his head. And then of course I need to do his big round body as well. So for here, I am going to use my black marker and start with one of his feet before I do the body. So this one is actually sticking up, so I think it makes sense that we do one of his feet up first, and then we'll do the rest of PSYDUCK's head body. So it's like a big round belly and connect to the leg, and then the other side. Of course, PSYDUCK doesn't just have one, so 1 feet and the other foot is right there. And then I'm going to do a little bit of a tail sticking out for PSYDUCK as well. So there you go, we have PSYDUCK. I'm pretty excited. Now, next thing we're going to do, of course, is the color in PSYDUCK. I think I'm going to use traditional, like a yellow color for PSYDUCK. But if you like, you can use other colors that you would like. Like, for example, you have an orange PSYDUCK or a blue PSYDUCK. Because I think when PSYDUCK evolves, it changes to a different color, right? But I think this evolution of PSYDUCK is yellow. So we'll color in PSYDUCK right here, making sure I color within the lines and not missing any white gaps in between. I really enjoy coloring as well because I love playing with colors. So like this is a fun part for me. If you want, you can make your PSYDUCK a little bit different as well. Think about what story you're trying to tell with your character. Is PSYDUCK going to a surprise party? Is he having a headache because a bomb is going off? Or something like that. That could really help with figure out the background or accessories that you want to add to this drawing. So for example, maybe PSYDUCK's wearing a Christmas sweater because it's going to a Christmas party. So instead of coloring in yellow for the PSYDUCK's body, belly, you can draw a sweater or a shirt they could be wearing, or you can add a hat onto PSYDUCK. You can also think about the background that you want to draw in for PSYDUCK. Maybe PSYDUCK is going to a circus, in which case you can have circus animals in the back with balls and elephants and like trapeze. So there can be lots of different ways for you to spin this drawing and make it your own. I think that's the great part about drawing, and that it tells a story. So use your markers, use your drawing, use your creativity, and think about what kind of story you're trying to tell with your Psyduck. So here I have Psyduck's feet, which I'm going to use orange to color it in, or actually I think I only have a brown here, so I might use a light brown. You can use a light orange if you like, or tangerine, whatever color you like. So I think I'm almost wrap up here for Psyduck. Of course, I want to add a little bit of shadow in for this character. I think it makes it look a little bit more interesting when you add in shadows, and that is the next level you want to do. Of course, if you're happy with how the drawing looks right here, that's perfectly fine. You can leave it as it is. But if you want to make it maybe a little bit extra special and you want ready for like the next level in making this drawing even better than it looks, is to add in a little bit of shadowing. So let me show you how the drawing looks right now. So this is how Psyduck looks right now. It looks pretty good. I think it's really cute. Okay, so the next step, if you are thinking of wanting to level up, I'm going to use this gray marker that I have just to add in around a little bit of a shadow on the bottom. And then next, I'm going to use my gray marker to add in a little bit of shadow. So to start with, I think you need to think about where the light is coming from. So I'm thinking the light is coming from the top left hand corner. So then I'm trying to figure out where the shadow will go on the opposite side. So I'm going to do it on maybe the bottom of his head, a little bit right underneath his beak, a little bit underneath his arms, and also like on the bottom of his belly, and that's where I would see the shadow. So keep focusing on where you would see light coming from, and then add in shadow on the opposite side. So that's the next level to making this drawing a little bit more interesting, is to add in shadows. So I'm going to add in a little bit of shadow on his butt. Again, the light is coming in from the top left hand corner, so the shadow will go in the opposite side. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this drawing for kids and the step-by-step drawing of Psyduck, this really adorable Pokemon. And I hope to see you in another drawing video for kids in the future. Let me know if there's other Pokemons you're interested in. I would love to know. And I'll see you next time. Stay safe and stay creative.